Hi, good evening. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend and you've been able to take some time to relax and recharge. And as we head into a brand new week, I just wanted to remind you of the saying that you can't pour from an empty cup. And I think it's one of those things that's often overlooked. You know, when we get caught up in the busyness of life, the demands of day-to-day life, chasing our goals, or just trying to squeeze everything in to our schedule, that we often neglect to take time. We don't prioritize time for ourselves and for recharging ourselves and our well-being. And you know, often people rely on the weekends or their annual holiday for that very thing. But I want to encourage you to look at how you can possibly take time in your day, in your week, in the week ahead, for something that you can do that will help you to fill up your cup, to recharge yourself, to recharge your mindset. Because if you neglect, and it's one of the things I see people struggle with quite a lot, sometimes they get in the habit of doing some things go well, things feel quite balanced and quite even, and then they stop doing some of the things that help to keep them there. And I've said numerous times before, you to optimize your well-being, you've got to view your mindset, your mind fitness, like you do physical fitness. It's something that comes from consistent just consistency. You know, whatever you do, it's no good doing it once in a while. It's what you do on a regular basis that's going to make the big difference. So the greater variety of things that you can incorporate into your schedule, your routine, your strategies, the more you're going to help to keep your cup topped up. So it's important for lots of things. It's not just kind of that kind of woo-woo self-care that's quite buzzy at the moment, but it helps to optimize your effectiveness, your efficiency, your output, which is always a good thing. It helps to keep you kind of mentally strong and sharp, and it does help prevent you from getting to that point that we sometimes face of burnout. You know, and of course, if you do get to that point where you're on the verge of burnout or you're experiencing burnout, of course, there are things you can do to pull yourself back. But like with physical fitness, isn't it better to maintain and optimize it rather than wait until you're unwell or unfit to then be reactive and do something about it? So my encouragement today is absolutely to look at building in some strategies, some habits, some rituals, some routines that just help to top up your own cup, to look after your own well-being, whether you call it self-care, whether you call it habits, whether you call it mind fitness. Just ask yourself, how best can I optimize my well-being? What are some of the things I can do? You know, don't focus on the things you haven't got time for. Maybe there are things you'd love to do if you had more time, but maybe focus on some of the things that you can actually do, whether there be some simple breathing, some meditating, some walking. You know, the options there are countless. You know, it's just about taking the time to think about what can work for you. So as it's a Sunday today, as you've had your weekend, I do hope your cup is topped up and you're feeling charged. But with the week ahead of you, look at some of the things that you can do in the coming week to help keep yourself topped up. And remember the benefits of doing it. It's more than just a good idea. There are real, tangible, healthy benefits that you can enjoy as a result of that. Effectiveness, efficiency, productivity, as well as keeping you mentally sharp, strong. Creativity is another fantastic thing. And when you've got that headspace, when you take time to recharge and you have that extra headspace, then often that's when some of the best ideas come into place. So if that's been useful, if that's helpful, if you know anybody else who would benefit from that reminder, then feel free to share it, to like it, to put them in the tag them in the comments, and also let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite kind of self-care rituals and routines that help to keep your cup topped up. So have yourself a fantastic week. Keep yourself charged, and just focus on the things that you can do to optimize your mindset and your well-being. So until the next video, take care, and I'll speak to you very soon. All the best.